Released last week, Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda, has been one of the most intriguing and surprising crossover partnerships in all of gaming history. On one hand, you have a company and publisher like Nintendo, who has been essentially putting out the premier experiences on their own platforms, with some of gaming's greatest and longest living franchises. On the other hand, you've got a small indie team from Canada that hit the beat right on the drum with their mega popular, rhythm-based, roguelike dungeon crawler in Crypt of the Necrodancer. Why is it that these two groups came together to bring the world of Crypt of the Necrodancer and Zelda in this mashup? Because it's perfect. For years, Nintendo has been letting very few people into their offices to get their hands on franchises and intellectual properties that belong to them. Even fewer than that have ever been granted the right and privilege of working on a Legend of Zelda game. From tip to toe, Nintendo has been in charge of almost every Legend of Zelda title since the creation of the franchise. All of this makes it extra special that Nintendo gave such an opportunity to such a talented, but still rather unappreciated team of developers. Brace Yourself Games is a tiny hodgepodge team of seasoned developers that made a very popular game called Crypt of the Necrodancer. Now, as part of the Nintendo family for the rest of time, the spotlight is here, and they're proving to be worth the attention. Crypt of the Necrodancer takes everything that we've come to love about rhythm games, throws in a nasty difficulty curve popularized in roguelikes, and puts it all to the tune of some of the greatest video game music ever made. The mix of these two worlds is stellar. The vibrant and colorful cast of characters and themes found in the Legend of Zelda franchise, twisted into the stylish art, precise movement, and battle mechanics of Crypt of the Necrodancer, all tied up with a bow that is Danny Baranowski's elegantly perfected game tunes, is absolute magic. Why did they decide to go with such a long name, instead of relying on the recognition of both the Zelda world and Crypt gameplay is beyond us. Though, the short form of the title, Cadence of Hyrule, has a really great ring to it. It would have been also really cool to see Nintendo throw as much weight behind celebrating this quirky indie twist of a game as they do their own Zelda titles. As E3 2019 took place in the days leading up to launch, it would have been really neat to see a big station in the Nintendo shore floor booth. Available now exclusively for Nintendo Switch, Cadence of Hyrule brings the beats and baddies out of the regular dungeon and into the world of Link and Zelda.